So today is day 1 of VBS crafts. Yay. And can I get a woo woo? Yeah. So, all right, we're going to start our day 1 of crafts. And the theme today is peace. Jesus is with me. I am not alone. And so on our crafts right here, we have God never leaves me. You guys see that? God never leaves me. And you get it? The leaves. Haha. And so basically we're making a magnet today. So for this craft, I know it could be a little easy for 3rd to 5th graders, but just bear with me because this has a lot of meaning behind it, and we want to share, what the meaning behind this is. So before we start, I wanted to tell you guys or share with you guys a poem. It's really meaningful to me, and I'm just gonna read it, okay? And it says, it's called Footprints in the Sand. One night, a man had a dream. He dreamed he was walking along the beach with the Lord. Across the sky flashed scenes from his life. For each scene, he noticed 2 sets of footprints in the sand, one belonging to him and the other to the Lord. When the last scene of his life flashed before him, he looked back at the footprints in the sand. He noticed that many times along the path of his life, there was only 1 set of footprints. He also noticed that it happened at the very lowest and saddest times in his life. This really bothered him, and he questioned the Lord about it. Lord, you said that once I decide to follow you, you'd walk with me all the way. But I've noticed that during the most troublesome times of my life, there is only 1 set of footprints. I don't understand why when I needed you most, you would leave me. The Lord replied, my son, my precious child, I love you and I would never leave you. During your times of trial and suffering, when you see only 1 set of footprints, it was then that I carried you. It's a really nice poem, yeah. So it shows that, the man thought that he was alone when he saw the 1 set of footprints, but in reality, God was actually carrying him during those sad times and lonely times. So even when we feel alone and we feel confused at times, we need to remember that God is always with us. He never leaves us, just like this craft. So before we start, that was all I wanted to say, and I'm gonna go with the craft today. So this is what your package looks like. It says day 1 right here. You see that, okay? And you get this craft and you open it up and you take out the things, and even the black magnet. Don't forget this black magnet, okay? All right, and we'll open up the package. You can rip it open or cut it open. Ooh. All right, and if you guys need a reference, there's a white paper inside as well, okay? And so if you need help and if I'm making it a little too hard, you can look at this, okay? And so the main thing we have is this green and yellow circle, and you just get this green and yellow circle, and this is gonna be our main piece. So the other little pieces are just stickers. So it's really easy today, but I want you guys to know the meaning behind it, so bear with me. And so the first thing we get is this cross. This cross is actually like a styrofoam sticker. And so what you want to do is rip it out carefully so that you don't rip the actual thing. This. And then you take off the sticker. Ooh. You gotta be careful because the paper on the back sometimes doesn't rip fully, so. And then you just stick it on where the edge is, on the edges, and then you stick it on right here. Right here. Right there. And then you just basically stick on the leaves right where the edges show, right here. So the next one is the red sticker. The red, the Lord your God goes with you. This leaf sticker, and you take it off. And then be careful with it because it might rip through. Ooh, it almost ripped through. All right, So just like our other example, you place it on top where the leaf's edge shows, right here. Ooh. Right here. And it's okay if it overlaps the cross. It's okay. Right here. Right? And then the next one is the orange leaf, okay? And the orange leaf, it says, "He will never leave you." Deuteronomy 31:6. So this is another reminder that God is always with us and he never leaves us. Okay, and then you place this right where the corner of this styrofoam thing is, and you place the tip of the leaf right here. And it can overlap. It's okay if it overlaps. It's okay if it overlaps. See that? Like that. Okay. And then the next thing that you do is place the other stickers wherever you would like on your little craft. For me, I was going to put it over the cross to represent our sins, but it's up to you. You can put it anywhere. I'll put one right here. I'll put one right here. I'll put one here. And then maybe I'll put another one in the middle. Then put the last one at the top. All right, so this is it. And it's a really simple craft, but the reason why this craft is important today is because it has a magnet, and we're gonna put a magnet on the back of this, and we're gonna put it on our refrigerators. And the reason why this is so important is because most times, we forget that God is with us. Like, even for me, like, you would think that us teachers would get it, and us teachers always trust in God and always remember that God never leaves us. But sometimes when it gets hard, we sometimes forget that God's with us, you know? And we sometimes want to do things by ourselves. But with this craft, even though it was easy, that's not the main point of it. The main point is that we remember all the time, you know? And so when it gets hard, we can, you know, walk by refrigerators and see this little small craft on our refrigerator and just know and remember that God's with us, okay? And so the next thing we do is, does anyone see the white one, the white little strip right here? Yes, this white strip is really important because it's sticky on both sides, okay? And you get the black magnet that was in the bag as well. And you take off the sticker, one of the sides of the white sticker, and you put it on the smooth side, not the bumpy side, but the smooth side. Yeah, the one that has nothing on it. And then you stick the white sticker onto it like this, and it should be sticking like that. Yeah. And then you get the other side and you take off the other sticker. And then you stick it in the middle. I guess it would be in the middle, in the back, like that. Yay! And so this is a magnet piece. You can put on anything. I don't think there's anything metal here, but yes, that's where you put it, and this is the craft. So even this was an easy craft, this is not an easy thing to remember. And so when you put it on the refrigerator, always remember that God is with you. God's perfect peace is over you at all times. And so when you're anxious, when you're confused or afraid, just always remember that God is with you and he never leaves you. So yeah.